Okay, hello everyone. Today I've got to haul wood chips and scatter them around the bases of our orchard, all the trees, and put it around the bases of our grapevines in the grape harbor. Okay, so it should be kind of like an odd job Saturday, if that makes any sense. We had to unload some logs this morning, it's just a few things I gotta do. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Gabby. Today's video, I am going to be putting wood chips around the bases of all of the trees in the orchard. Now, there are many reasons why wood chips are good around the bases of your fruit trees, but one of the main reasons that we do it is because it helps keep weeds from growing up around the bases of the trees. That way, whenever we're mowing in the summer, you don't really have to worry about going around each tree and weed whacking because weeds can't grow up through that thick of mulch. Another great reason to put wood chips around the bases of your trees is to feed your trees. Now, the bottom of this wood chip pile will start to turn into dirt, like its own compost, and this will be very nutritious to the tree. And also, while the wood chips are sitting there, rain will come down and seep through all the wood chips and soak into the roots of the tree. And I think of this as almost like a tea for the tree because it just soaked up all these nutrients before it reached its roots. Now, many people, they just use manure. And manure is good, but I've noticed that manure, if it touches the base of the tree, will actually start to rot the bark. So overall, I think wood chips are the best option for your fruit trees. Now, you may notice that the bark of our trees are painted white. Now, we've learned this over the years. It was a new trick that we learned, that in the springtime, it gets hot and cold, so sap will start to come out of the trees and create buds. But as soon as the frost hits, it'll kill the buds. Now, white reflects the sunlight, reflects heat. So in the springtime, it'll take longer for the tree to heat up and produce buds. So hopefully this will keep them from creating buds before the last frost. Now, if you've noticed or not, there's already piles of wood chips next to the trees, and that's because that earlier this week, my dad used the backhoe to haul wood chips around the orchard, but he can't exactly get it around each tree. So my job is to basically take that giant pile and try to squish it around the entire base, which there is a lot of wood chips for each tree. So it's a little difficult to kind of even it out. Okay, another reason why we paint the trees white is actually for sun protection. Winter, summertime, it really doesn't matter. The sun can actually hurt the bark of the trees, and since we want to collect fruit off of them, we kind of want to help protect it a little bit more, and the white likes to reflect it. So it's just an overall protection for the tree. Now, in the beginning of my video, I was very fast and brief when I was talking directly to the camera, and that's because it's gonna rain soon, and the clouds are turning a dark gray, and you can just feel it in the air, and I didn't want to waste too much time because I just want the wood chips done as soon as possible because I was, racing the weather. Now, this morning, a guy came with some logs that we had to unload. Now, the weather was clear, right? It was sunny, and we went outside with the backhoe to unload them from this guy's trailer. Now, as soon as I hook up the claw and the chains and everything, right, we're getting over to his trailer, and then it just starts hailing out of nowhere, fast, all at once. So it's hailing, and, it's hard to see, but we unload the logs, okay? And then we're like, okay, it's really cold. Gotta go feed the cows now. Then after we're all done with that, it took us 20 minutes, I think, the hailing stops and the sun comes back out. It's are you serious? It's just during that time. But anywho, like I said, always racing the weather, even if, it's gonna end as soon as we're done. Now, all through these wood chips, I was finding big, giant worms, and that just goes to show you that it will turn into compost in no time. This is the wood chip pile, and as you can see, we have plenty to go around all of our trees. It looks like I'm going to beat the rain, but as you can hear, the wind is really blowing hard.